Hello, everyone. Welcome into Sim Air Force Flying with Mike. Yeah, we're flying for Sim Air Force today, folks. It is a virtual special operations group. You have to jump through a lot more hoops to fly with them. But, folks, they're wide open for you and ready for booing. And that's who we're flying for today. We're taking one of the training aircraft, the T44 in the real world when it's not painted up in this getup. Just kidding. It's called a C90 KingAir. One of the kind of goes way back, folks, to the original KingAirs that came out. Then you had your 100, 200, 300, 350, blah, 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 blah. And this kind of where it started. So it's kind of fun. I used to see these so many times when I was in the Air Force. Mainly the Army paint getup. The Air Force that we had there at Scott were actually the King Air 200s set up and going. So with the T-tail and all of that good stuff. So, but anyway, hey folks, this is a fun plane to fly. And here is the cool thing. You don't have to search for it when you buy X-Plane 12. It comes with it. Pretty cool. Once you have X-Plane 12 up and running, it's one of the default aircraft that come with it. You don't have to hunt it down. It's right there, ready to go for you. All right, so without further ado, let's get up in the cockpit. We got a little bit of travel time today. We're going to head from Roswell, New Mexico. Yep, UFO Center. We're going to kind of dodge the UFOs here and head over to the graveyard. You're all going, huh? The graveyard, that's right. Davis Monthan Air Force Base, Arizona. It is the graveyard for the Air Force aircraft. Actually, all military aircraft pretty much end up there today. Back in the day, yeah, they ended up at other places, but today, that's where they pretty much go to get scrapped. Real quick before we get going, because we're getting close to the break, I went there, oh my gosh, back like 1984, 5 time frame, and watched them guillotine a B-52 per Assault Talks. So that's what it's known for. All right, folks, we'll be getting this flight up and going right after the break. And for those of you that subscribe, thank you so much. You are not watching the ads because that is a perk Twitch gives you all for subscribing to your favorite channels. And we here at Flying with Mike say thank you so much for your subscription. I'm glad Twitch gives you that. And we're going to get ready and pre-flight this and get going as quick as we can. It's been a while since we flew this plane, but I just wanted to reach out and say thank you. So, and we are trying to figure out another aircraft to add. So your input would be great, well, or utility. So thank you again. And as our followers and viewers come back, thank you for being a part of Flying with Mike. We really can't do this without y'all. Otherwise, I'd be talking to myself. And there are days where I feel like I am talking to myself, but I know there's people out there listening. So thank you so much for that. All right, as I just told the subscribers, we are going to pre-flight this thing here real quick and get ourselves flying. With that, we use a free utility called Sim Toolkit Pro. If you don't have this in your flight sim or on your desktop, folks, shame on you, because it's one of those things you rarely hear in the flight sim world. Free. Okay, you hear more in X-Plane 12 than anywhere else, but it's free for all simulators. And it's really good. It gives you a lot of flight planning tools and evaluation tools at the end to learn from. So, so with all that said, let's dive in here, so to speak. All right, we're located here in Roswell. You can see I've kind of zoomed it enough so we can see the fixes along the route. The routing today is simply PIO, DMN, SSO. These are all VORs. We're going to fly on the GPS, but literally, folks, you could do this VOR to VOR. And then we're going to fly on to Davis-Monthan. Loadout for today. Well, we're going to have 800 pounds. We'll do that and show you how to do that here in this plane. 8,754 pounds will be our zero fuel weight, give or take some, because there could be differences between the sim and sim toolkit. Ramp weight will be that plus fuel. En route fuel, I'm sorry, we're going to be blocking 1,927 pounds of fuel. And you're going, oh my gosh, that's a lot of fuel. It is. The alternate today is not showing on this page. Let me just get it real quick, and then I'll bring it up to you here in a second. Actually, it's actually not that far away. It's called Phoenix. So, but anyway, so we got 800 pounds en route, 460 pounds reserve, and our minimum takeoff is 1,747 pounds. Okay, there's going to be 4 brave souls flying with us. They have already signed their NDAs, I've been told. No cargo with them. And again, there's the route. We're going to run at 1,700 on the blades, and we're not going to be able to make 34,000 in this plane, folks. I'm not even sure with the winds we'll be able to make it to would be advantageous to fly at 24. We're going to kind of see what we can find out here. We're going to use some tools to do that. So let's see what we can do here. All right, so there you have the loadout. The runway of choice today, we got a 310 at 12, so we'll use 35. Landing, we have a calm wind, so I assume Tucson is landing towards the north, so that's why we are. So, and our pressures look pretty good. I mean, what do you expect, folks, down here in the Southwest? I mean, 69 degrees, 62 degrees. Would you expect more? Okay, some of you would, but not me. I mean, just beautiful weather, folks. So, love to live there. Wish I could say I get to kick the snow, but I might still kick a little, but not as much as we do here in St. Louis, but that's another story. All right, so there we have the loadout. Now, let's delve in here and see about getting some better wind information. Okay, finally that loaded over here. Oh, all right. Let's go to, well, first off, you know what? Let's get that turned off. And let's unload that flight and import from SimBrief today's flight. That's a pretty cool feature in itself right there, folks. What I have up is called Nav Graph Charts. It is payware. NavGraph, if you're not familiar with it, should be, especially if you're in that other sim and X-Plane 12, in the fact that these sims, X-Plane 11, X-Plane 12, and that other one, can update the nav data used in the sim, not just in your FMCs and GPSs, but the actual world you fly in there. That never happened prior to these sims. And that is just flat out awesome. It took an outright update of the simulator to get that affected. So the fact that we can do it now is awesome. I don't care which sim you're in, you can do it. You may have to use different sources, but NavGraph is available for that other sim. You may just have to go a different way to use it. But anyway, for a slightly extra charge of that subscription rate just to get your sim and FMCs all up to date, you can get charts. Now, if you're going to stay in the U.S., I don't recommend it. If you're going to go abroad in the sim, by that I mean you're going to fly your flight simulator on your desk in Europe. And I don't mean in the country of Europe. I mean, if you're going to fly the aircraft in Europe and Australia and the Far East, this will give you the charts so you can see what you're setting up. You have to really fight tooth and nail, especially some countries out there, to get those charts. And I don't know why they got to be so stingy, but you know what? They're allowed to be. So, but yeah, if you're going to stay US, I highly recommend just using this one right here. It's free. But if you're going to go to Toronto, here's a funny one, San Diego to Tijuana, guess what? You're not going to see Tijuana's charts on SkyVector. You're not going to see Mexico City or Toronto. You're only going to see the US. That's why I preface that. So if you're going to just even do that, folks, this is worth more to you than the cost, because it's so easy. You just click and there's the charts, parking charts, IFR. I mean, the whole gambit is there, and it's Jepson charts. They're some of the best in aviation. So, all right, enough PSA there. So what were we here for? That's right, the winds. So let's pull this up. We have the weather feature. It's going to lay the overlay here. And I am going to come down looking for wind barbs. What are wind barbs? Basically, they're pointing in the direction the wind is flowing. So we are at, where are we at? Flight level 222. And we're going to have a bit of a headwind. I'm sorry, they're pointing from the direction of the wind. My bad. So 30, and each long line is 10, each small one's 5. So 10, 20, 35. So we got about 35. Okay, 22 is doable. So we just might go up to flight level 222. And that's another way, and I can actually put this in motion, folks. And it'll take us through how they've changed and how they see them coming. I mean, just a fantastic tool here. I can get rid of the wind barbs. Oh, I don't want the tropopause. And I don't know if the wind barbs, yep, they're still there. Then I can pull up the radar as well. There isn't anything between here and there. So it's really a beautiful day. Go back, remove, and we can close out weather. All right. So there we have it. We can at least get up to 22,000. All right, so we'll kind of pause here and continue in a moment. All right, let's get this plane first. Let me see, where is my checklist? There it is. All right, I'm using a checklist. It's Atlas Aviation _ BE90C KROC. Look that up, folks. You can look at it yourself, and you can then fly this. I mean, you really can, as long as you have the checklist. You know what you're doing, expecting with the KingAir. You're pretty decent with it. All right. So, as we saw, we're going to do our exterior check here real quick. Let you all see the beautiful T44. It is a big trainer, Navy. The Air Force has them too, 4. You'll never guess. C-130s, yeah. E-2 Hawkeyes. It's the basic to get you up on turboprops before you move into your type aircraft. And they can train some navigators and stuff in them too. I mean, there's a lot you can do in them. But there it is. The airplane looks good and ready to go. All right. Let's see. Emergency exits latch, cabin seats positioned. Control locks are removed. Are we sure? Oh yeah, look at that. They move. All right, so we don't have to worry about not being able to climb. Seatbelts, parking brake is set. Pedestal breakers in. I don't even know where those are. But I do know there's breakers there. There's breakers there, and they do not work in this plane, folks. While we're at it, let's go up top here. Okay, and just, oh, these are set to bright. My bad. Just getting them all up to where we can use them. Even though the master switch is off, we can get them set and ready to go. There we go. All right. Overhead panels checked, oxygen pulled and on. And I'm going to now get rid of these. If you guys notice something with this blade, they actually do spin. They didn't in FS9. Can't tell you if they do in the new sim or not over there on that side of the world. And CBs, panels, cabin temperature modes off. That's right here, folks. We'll go ahead and get cabin air on. Okay, and we're ready to board the plane when they are cut off. We'll move the props up. He says cautiously. This is my only, come on, get up there. There we go. All right, and throttles do move. They're good. They're good. We're set and ready to go. Let's board this airplane. Go to the weight and balance. And all I do, folks, is take the what SimBrief told me as my payload, 800 pounds, and put it in. Enter. Put in my fuel weight, 1927. Wow, we're just about full. Yeah, take a look at something here real quick. I think it's because we're going for 34. Okay. Looking it over, it looks good. I'm just trying to see where all the fuel is. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll go done and apply. Give it a second. Boom. Now we're in the sim. All right. So we have the people. We have everything ready to go. What do you say we get things set to go over here? All right. Oh, that did not end up set up right. Did it do that? All right. Sorry about that, folks. All right. So the CBs are in, firewalls checked, cross feeds open. Boost pumps on. Battery switch on. Fuel pressure. Oh, annunciator. My bad. Fuel crossfeed. Oil pressure, cabin door. Okay. And firewall valves, pumps, transfer pumps on. Okay. And fire detection checked. I don't know if, oh yeah, we can do that. Oh, we don't have the actual fire button. That's right. All right, again, it's been a little bit. Voltmeter and turn our cabin signs on. Okay, we are ready to crank it up, folks. As soon as we get somebody to close the door. Okay, and the door, let's make sure. Okay, that's off. All right, let's do it. I love starting this thing up, folks. I'm just going to let you, I'm not going to lie here. I love doing it. All right. Yeah, you can see the blade out there. All right, first thing we're going to do, we're going to turn the ignition on. And here we go. Look at that, folks. You didn't get that in most simulators prior to this. You would get the blade spinning. It would stay stopped until right about there. And then it would just, boom, and that's not how it works. That's why I love it. All right, so we're in low idle. Monitoring. Thing looks good. ITT is good. And keeping low. Oil pressures. Okay, and let's get that generator on. Okay, should have an inverter still. And then let's yeah, I don't think I turned the starter off. Okay, let's go up to high idle. And let's crank up number one. Get some fuel up to low idle. Off. That's what I forgot. And let's go ahead and arm. Okay, and we are started up, folks. Let's retard back to low idle. Actually, I want to take this one on up. All right, we'll get them retarded back. All right, after start, transfer pumps on. They are already on. Boost pumps are, of course, on. Cross feeds in auto. And the inverter. Okay, avionics. Okay, and now we got one more to do. This one's kind of a bit of a pain. Okay, and then we'll set our pressure to 22,000. Cabin pressure looks good. Okay. And unlike the Citation, we cannot undock windows, so it really does become a pain to set headings and everything down here. As you can see, your autopilot is right here, not up here, which is fine. And your settings for your heading and your course right here. Let's get that set. Okay, everything's set. All right, continuing lights as required. And finally, fuel control heat tapping can come on to auto. Annunciator should be clear, checking our instruments. Okay. Sure all your radios are on. They are. Good thing is these do pop out. Okay, let's put our flight plan in there real quick. It's not hard, folks. That's why I opted to do it this way. Let's throw it over here. Okay, so all we got to do, click, roll down, type in, my bad, P, I, O. You see how I'm doing that, folks? I'll show you in more depth on the next one. Accept. All right, so the next one is D, M as in Mike, N as in November. So just on the little one here, roll it back to Delta. Outer ring 1, and then you can set it up to Mike, M. Then again, one more click, and then to November, EMN, enter. All right, you can see we have 3 of them. So the first one is the one we want, enter. Checking it, Deming. Let me double check on our chart. Let's do this. All right, hang on, folks. We're going to bring Sim Toolkit back in. It would have been better to use charts. But anyway, Sim Toolkit will do it. Come down to the newest feature, FAA sectionals. That's right. That is what that's showing you. All right, we're going to DMN, Deming. And that's exactly what we're seeing on our GPS. So we know that's right. But that's a new feature, folks, the section. All right, so we can now accept. Final one, SSO. click, and then look for the O as in Oscar. So Sierra, Sierra, Oscar, US Southwest. It's the only one, San Simon. San Simon. Enter. All right, now you have to put in Hawker. Welcome aboard. Our moderator is here, folks. And hang on a second. Okay, I don't know why it didn't type anything out. That's weird. Try this. There we go. Anyway, I was trying to give him a mention on his stream. But anyway, yeah, he's one of our moderators, great friend of mine. If you want to tune into him, you can see where he is in a big project he's working on. He has a fuselage of a Hawker 125, and he's going to turn it into a usable simulator, non-full motion. I think the wife would probably say enough's enough at that point. But, and he's going to be flying it there in his garage. So give him a, check him out when he's online, folks. Interesting project. Really looking forward. Oh, yeah. Pulling wires and taking wires. Yippee. No, I can't wait to help him. So, anyway, check him out. One of our moderators, Hawker 125. And let's see, we need to put in our arrival point, folks. That's what usually messes me up on the citation. I forget to do that. It's a little different in that plane than here's, but that's the only thing I'm going to allude to some of my difficulties with that plane. This one, we just type it in. That one is a little different. All right, so it's again the same way. Kilo. Next line, D, Delta, Mike, Alpha, Davis, Monthan, U.S. Air Force Base. And guess what? The flight plan's in. We're ready to go. Now, I am going to put it down here on the 430 just so we have a backup, just in case. So bear with me, folks. It'll take just a few seconds, especially since I have the other one to copy off of. Now, yes, you can save your flight plan and pull them up here too. We're just not doing it because with just 3 fixes, I don't have a problem taking the extra couple seconds here. Enter, accept. Then we have the one that will DMN, which does have multiples throughout the world. And again, you just have to look at a chart to, and SkyVector will work, folks. Enter EOR Southwest, Deming, accept it, and then SSO. I've entered this one so many times, folks. You're going really from southeast to southwest Phoenix or LA. This usually gets in the mix somehow. And again, I will do it just like I did up there and put the Kilo, Delta, Mike, Alpha, enter. All right, the reason I do this, folks, is like I said, it does give me a second screen Plus, it also lets me see what, how things are coming together. All right, so with this taken care of, I'm going to get out of flight plan. There's our first run. But I'm going to go look and see if there's any procedures. Now, folks, you can actually select a departure. So if you see it on your chart, check it out. I don't think we have any, no. And you don't have to worry about choosing a runway in this one. Clear? But we may have something going into Davis Monthan, even though we'll probably do a visual approach. No performance data, none of that to put in here, folks. That was it. All right, the big other thing I need to do is get online with VATSIM. It seems like it's taking longer and longer for that to come up. 2055. Are we even close? Oh, we're right there. Bear with me a second. I got to get a couple pieces of information. Okay. And we are a beat 220. Okay. Technically we're not, but close enough. All right. As they say, close enough. Before I come online, do a reset. C12A, connecting. Okay, we'll be on VATSIM here momentarily. I've already got us connected. Should be already showing on the map at Sim Air Force. We are. So we are ready to go, folks. Let's continue our checklist. All right, so cabin temperature mode is in auto. Boom. We got the annunciator test and clear. We'll do that one more time. Okay. And I think we're ready for taxi. Taxi out, make sure we're clear. And we are ready to go. Roswell traffic, Sim Air Force 18, taxi to runway 30. Roger, 30. Correction, 35. All right, just getting screens here ready for me. Let's do it, folks. All right. Okay, there is where we are. All right, so we need to get down here to 35. So what I'm going to do is come out, go across on Charlie, all the way down to Mike, onto, actually, it's a 9,900-foot runway, so we'll use Gulf. All right, so we're going to need to come out. Let's get our taxi light on. remember, folks, with X-Plane 12.8, it may take a little bit to get her moving. More than what we had to in this plane before. And with the way some of these airports are set up, you may have to keep power on them for a little bit. All right, while we're taxiing, radios are set. Okay, we'll get nav radios set up here in a minute. Okay, brakes work. Let's get the beacon back on. Okay, nav radios. Get charts out of the way. Roswell is, there is none right here. It's going to be, well, we go over to Chisholm. Well, we'll just make it, and yes, folks, this is one of the graveyards and slash storage areas for the airlines. Let's just go to PI 10-4. I hate when I do this, folks. Hang on. All right, I'm going for okay, we got PIO. All right. Now we'll go on. We are at Charlotte. Crossing, look at all these aircraft either in storage, well, indefinite or short term, still from COVID. And or aircraft bankruptcies or airline bankruptcies. Okay, next up will be hotel, but we're going to turn left. Have some of this. Okay, flaps. The flap indicator is right under the throttle. Yeah, it's not the greatest place. And then we've got to set our altimeter still and get ready to go. Got a few checks to do. We're not going to do much in a run-up. Oh, crud. I turned one early. Now, the nice thing is it has a nice turnaround here at the end. For idiots like me that make the wrong turn. Nice compass road, though. There's your flaps. They're now set for takeoff. We're going to go ahead and start pulling power back. Let's set our altitude. Should be just a little thinking. There's golf. All right, folks, we're going to pull up here, hold short, make sure all the radios are set, and we're ready to go. Takeoff is one of the busiest times, so that's why I do that. All right. First thing I want to do, get our altimeter over here to 2999. There we go. All right, and for the purposes of today, we're going to take off 3-5. Let me just bring this chart up real quick. Get that taken care of real quick. Okay, quick departure briefing. We're going to take off runway 35. We landed runway 5, I believe it was. And then we're going to just do a left-hand circuit and join our route. We do not have a VOR on the field. The VOR is to our north. And we're just going to kind of do a visual base, a quick crosswind, downwind, right on to course. Okay? You all can critique me in the comments all you want. I know I'm supposed to do a 45 and then come back, but I'm just going to keep on trucking. All right. Now I am going to actually over here put in 16.1. That is Crim, or Chisholm, sorry. And that way we have a DME for it to come back. Okay, we're 60 miles from PO, 5 miles from Chisholm. So, all right, now our heading to the, wait to get rid of charts. Our heading will be, just pulling up my chart. Okay, that isn't working very nicely. Okay, this way. Love when it does that. Okay. All right, we'll be on a heading of 214. This is one of those things, folks, that's very cumbersome. I think it's this one. Okay, we're pretty close to it as it is. And we are ready. All right. Checklist time. We're bringing our torque up to 19, or props to 1900. Ready to go, powering down. All right, final checks. Power idle, props, check feathering. We did. And next page. Bleed airs are open. Transponder on, and they'll be happy. And I think we're ready to go, folks. Strobes. synchro phasers as required, and auto ignition armed. We're ready to go. Roswell Tower, Sim Air Force 18 at Gulf intersection, ready to go, 3-5. All right, what's going on here? That's the second time. That's working. I'm checking into it. Did I get rid of that? Oh, there it is. Hang on, folks. I'm getting things because I'm seeing they're not working here. Did I save that? Try it. There we go. We'll just take it off Stream Elements and put it on over here. And let me just get one more we may need. Hate doing these on the fly like this, but you know, these things like Stream Elements and all do have a nasty habit of just all of a sudden up and not working. Or up and doing weird things. Alright, I think we got that corrected now. If I see something else, yell at me, Hawker. Alright, we are ready to go. We got cleared for takeoff and we haven't budged. All right. All right, we're heading out to the runway awful doggone slow. And that's because I haven't brought the condition levers up to full yet. Okay, condition lever's full, lights are on. Here we go. At about 90, and we want to rotate. Okay, we are airborne, flaps up.
Bank angle, bank angle. Bank angle, bank angle.
Sorry, folks, the trim isn't trimming.
Bank angle, bank angle.
Okay, I think we finally got some trim working. I'll show you what we didn't turn on. It's still okay. We're getting it a little bit more in sync here. I also want to get finicky. Let me disengage. All of a sudden it'll go right to 4,000 feet a minute. Very finicky aircraft. All right, folks, well, enjoy, because it's been a long time since we've flown this bird. And, well, there we go. We're getting close. A lot to relearn on it. Okay, we're through 10,000. Get our prop set, and there we go, folks. It's always fun learning and getting reacquainted with another airplane. All right, we're finally on course and on our way. Not too much damage to the aircraft. Okay, so what was I talking about? We needed to get this turned on. So in the future, I will make sure we have that turned on. We have everything else set. We're right now climbing to 22,000. We got that set right. We'll watch, make sure we hit it at about 145, 150 knots. One of the things that I do really appreciate in the Citation is the fact you can pull these out and see how you're setting down here. So I'm gonna have to figure out something here, how to, it's not a view up here. I got caught off guard once there was a view. No. All right, so all right, so we are now, let's take a look. 30, call it 36 miles out of PIO. We're on course climbing through 18,000. Now 18,000 is that transition level, folks. All right, so we are currently climbing, and we'll set 1,700. Actually, that seems kind of, well, maybe I may be thinking the wrong airplane. So once we get into cruise, we'll look at it and set appropriately. Check the, so it tells me I'm using the right checklist. You all may find that kind of comical, but they're actually there's a variation to this in X-Plane 11 that worked off a different checklist. Set props. This one puts the speeds on, so we're set right for the climb, and actually we're doing real good on the climb. Synchro phasers are definitely going to be on. Auto feather can actually go off. And we're climbing out, folks. Lights. Like that's too far back. Hang on, folks, I'm going to set it. I like that better. All right, there we go. Just gets me closer and you all closer. We're wanting to level off at 22,000. Actually, did I change that? Oh, Albuquerque's up. Get a call from them here. But I am not talking till they talk to me. Okay, the altitude select worked. All right, we'll let her accelerate up a little. Set our blades. Windshield power as Albuquerque Center, Semi Force 18, flight level 220, IFR to Davis Monthan.
Semi Force 18, Albuquerque Center, hello, squawk 4 tree, 1 tree, maintain VFR.
4 tree, 1 tree for Semi Force 18.
Albuquerque Southwest 1910, Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport, lifting I-4 to Las Vegas. Expect a TDC shortly. Thank you. Force 18, Albuquerque Center, radar contact, cleared to the Davis Monthan airfield via radar vectors, Deming VOR, then the San Simon VOR. Maintain flight level 340, sorry, had to pull it up.
Can we get that flight level amended? I forgot to do it. We're never going to make 34,000 in this aircraft.
Semi Force 18, you want just flight level 220 then?
That would be great. You want me to do it or can you?
I already updated it. Semi Force 18, at this time proceed direct the San Simon VOR, maintain flight level 220.
Okay, we'll go direct San Simon at flight level 220, Sim Air Force 18.
Sim Air Force 18, when you get closer, if you want to let me know of your approach request into Davis Monthan, I will take that.
Copy, we'll let you know when we get closer. I gotta remember how to do this. We have to do this. And we do this.
Southwest 5468, Albuquerque Center, you up?
San Simon is, I think I'd remember this as many times as I put it in 15.
American 451, I made a mistake. I had you overlapping with another tag that was going to Albuquerque. If you want, you can still climb and maintain flight level 380.
Do we prefer to stay at 370 American 451?
American 451, that should be fine. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Alright, sorry for the inconvenience. Climb and maintain flight level 370 American 451.
Albuquerque Center, sorry for the delay. Skywest 5468 with 2340.
Skywest 5468, Albuquerque Center, squawk tree 430.
430, Skywest 5468.
Confirm it's tree 430, 3440.
Tree 430,
All right.
3430, Skywest 5468.
First off, let me turn on. I am on voice, by the way, in Discord. I just have to do that and then do this on the stream. So feel free to head over to our Discord channel. And
Skywest 5468, Albuquerque Center, contact 20 miles to the southeast of the Echo Bravo Echo VOR. Welcome.
we go with charts. I'm going to see this a lot here, folks. I use this program a lot. I highly
Skywest
recommend it.
5468, contact Denver Center on 127.65 today.
All right, so
Denver Center 12765, Skywest 5468, good day.
that didn't really say he switched it, folks.
Please leave the cockpit for 3 minutes 14 from the flight 49 minutes on.
Frontier Flight 4927, that's approved as requested. Just try to come back a little bit sooner than that if you can.
From the flight 49 minutes on.
American 240, expect visual approach runway 7 right, Phoenix altimeter tree 016.
Visual 7 right, 3016, American 240.
I've never done this feature. I could have tried that. Okay. Not sure why we lost the route, but we're headed. We were so close to PIO anyway. Oh wait, we're skipping DMA. Let me check something out. There's a few. Things right. I just don't know why. Try it.
Southwest 1896, clear, direct to Maui.
There we go. That's how that works.
Southwest 1896.
There it is. For direct send assignment, and then we'll be getting into our approach. All right, now
Southwest
let me show you what I did.
1896, Albuquerque.
Right,
Go ahead,
so,
Southwest 1896.
Clear direct to Maui.
Direct to Mali, Southwest 1896.
so for runway 30, here's what we have waiting us, folks. Again, remember, there's San Simon. We have ILS, Yankee, Zulu, and RNAV. And we're not going to do TACAMs. Although our
Albuquerque Center, Honda Jet, November 77 Lima Alpha, on the ground at Tucson, VFR to Phoenix.
Yes, he flies digital combat.
And 77 Lima Alpha, just stand by one. I'm going to give a flight plan down for you.
Hawker, you could do
Yeah,
that.
hold on, I thought I filed this,
Not
like quick
necessarily
file.
into Davis.
And we don't need flight following,
If
7
you
Lima Alpha.
have
Okay, if you're you're going into Phoenix, I mean, you're gonna have to talk to
The
me.
red
So
flag
if you'd
area
like to talk to me
should
the whole
have
time,
Nellis.
I mean, that's fine.
Anyway,
If
there you
not,
go.
then I'll just
I
have to
digress.
pick you
So
back
we're
up
going to
at some point
fly
into Phoenix.
probably the ILS Yankee. Let's take a look at it.
Yeah, we can
Don't
just be with
mind,
you.
I'm gonna
Send me
look
off.
real quick. I think this is going to be the high one.
Albuquerque Center, good afternoon, American 212, flight level 380 for 390.
77 Lima Alpha, Albuquerque Center, what's your requested altitude?
12,500, 7 Lima Alpha. Back at the cockpit, front to flight 49 minutes, thank you.
And 77 Lima Alpha, squawk set, 6753, and VFR altitude is your discretion on your way to Phoenix.
6753, 7 Lima Alpha.
And then come
I
in,
believe
that
it
is
was
a
American
20-mile
212 calling.
above 10,000.
Affirm, checking in at flight level 390.
So that's what we'll do. We'll just
American
add
212,
that to the
Albuquerque Center,
map.
roger, hello.
And Albuquerque Center, Southwest 1896. I don't know if there's anybody along our route, but just a little higher up. We're getting about Mont. Continuous turbulence.
Southwest 1896, roger. Roger, 77 Lima Alpha, are you ready to taxi?
There we go.
We're just getting you up to the after right taxi, 7 Lima Alpha.
7 Lima Alpha, which runway do you want for departure today? The wind is calm.
We can take.
So did you see how that
Or
works?
7 Lima
folks? You
Alpha.
basically would click approach, select your approach, you can see how they interact, and then bring it in. We do not have any arrivals.
Roger, 77 Lima Alpha, runway 4, taxi via Charlie, Delta, Delta
Wind's
4.
calm. I don't know.
Runway 4, Charlie, Delta, Delta 4, 7 Lima Alpha.
Just advise when you're ready.
Yeah, we'll just come in from the south. I don't know.
Frontier flight 4927, Albuquerque Center, you can expect a visual approach runway 8, the Phoenix altimeter is 3016.
Let's see, Tucson.
Expect visual approach runway 8, altimeter Phoenix 3016.
Albuquerque Center, Northwest 195, inside flight level 340.
Tucson.
Flight 195, Albuquerque Center, hello.
That's not nice. Okay, so 22 down to 10. 12 times 3 is 36. We'll call it. Well, we're not going to come down that hard. Let's do it about 50 miles out. So, to MDE. We'll find out how.
Delta 912, contact LA Center 135.55, good day. LA 135.55, 912,
20 miles off San Simon towards Amdui, we'll start our descent. There you go, folks. That's how you figure that all up.
American 240 field is going to be at your 2 o'clock and 20 miles
Yeah.
for the field site.
Let's
We'll call the
program it.
field American 240.
Why I didn't go direct to the final approach fix, those 8,000 foot mountains, folks. I've done this before.
Southwest 1896,
Hugging them to come in.
for 2 minutes.
Southwest 1896, yeah, that's fine. Can you be back in like 5?
Yeah, we should be back at 5, Southwest 1896.
Well, it's 1896. Before you go, we'll just do this. Descend via the Burrito 1 arrival. Albuquerque is landing west. The Albuquerque altimeter is 3012.
Okay, descend via the Burrito 1 arrival landing west, and any chances I can get the RNAV Zulu 26 from Brendo?
Plus 1896, expected.
Not much.
Well, that I did not expect. We're going to have to hand fly.
Main Center, American 240 has the field. American 240, clear visual approach, runway 7 right. Cleared for the visual, 7 right, American 240. American 451, contact LA Center 135.55, good day.
All right, well, that was
American 451.
American 451, sorry about that. I had some auditorial problems.
451, no problem. Contact LA Center on 135.55. Good day.
135.55, American 451, thank you for the
So
ATC. Good day.
we are proceeding that way.
Jet 4, or I'm sorry, Honda Jet 7 Lima Alpha, are you ready at the end?
We're just gonna need 1 second to configure some things. We'll let you know when we're ready, 7 Lima Alpha.
Lima Alpha, roger.
Now, one thing I will say that I like about X-Plane 12 over 11, this version, this plane,
And Southwest 1896,
we're getting a pretty decent indicator speed. In 11, we were more around the 160 area. So, I like seeing that now. In X-Plane 11, we did have another aircraft we used that was a free mod to this, which got us even a little faster. He did a phenomenal job. Boy, you got to be on your P's and Q's. Or, as I affectionately like to call it, a fireball. She had an engine fire coming later. So, anyway, unfortunately, that aircraft has too many data ref problems to work in X-Plane 12. Now, if the creator comes back to us and starts getting that mod up to date, we'll have a really good mod. But, you know, hey, to each their own. Life has its way of throwing things at us. But really, it's a really good mod in X-Plane 11.
Honda Jet 7 Lima Alpha, 4 right radio.
Jet 7 Lima Alpha, V-turn north westbound and approved to be Tucson winds com, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
Westbound departure approved, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff, 7 Lima Alpha.
Albuquerque Center, hello, Papa Sierra Gold, Shadow Delta, climbing flight level 423 for flight level 450. Papa Sierra Golf, Sierra Delta, Albuquerque Center, hello, welcome. Frontier Flight 4927, the field is going to be at your 11 o'clock in 15 miles. Report the field in sight.
Go ahead, my contact. Side, Frontier 5, flight 4922.
Jet 7 Lima Alpha, 1 able, squawk 675 tree.
7537 Lima Alpha, thanks.
All right, 142 mileage to sand site.
Tier Flight 4927, clear visual approach runway 8.
Clear visual approach runway 8 from the flight 4927.
77 Alpha, you are radar contact about 5 miles to the northwest of Tucson VOR. Proceed on course, VFR altitude, your discretion.
Course, altitude, my discretion, 70 all day. And the Southwest to 1896, we have information Alpha for Albuquerque.
Southwest 1896, roger, thank you for Alpha.
Alright, so we are cruising along here. We have still about 50 minutes or so out of the airfield. Let's see what kind of winds we're battling. Still getting at least a little push, 20 to 30 across the ground. So, I mean, that's not too bad, but I wish it could be faster. All right, folks. Anyway, looking over here, we're coming across. There's our intended flight plan, so you can see we're now crossing it at DMN and headed almost right over to didn't mean to move something. All right, so alright folks, and if you're curious where we're scheduled to fly to this week, this aircraft makes a return Tuesday as we head to the destination of the month for Mac Air. That being Kill Devil, North Carolina. Those of you that, let's see, just doesn't feel right. A second. Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Right there, one of the outer
Central
banks.
aircraft information, Bravo, now current Phoenix, Windcom, altimeter 3014, landing and departing.
That airport is known for, that's where the Wright brothers flew
Central
first.
aircraft information, Bravo, now current Albuquerque, wind 340 at 13, gust 22, altimeter 3012, and also landing west.
So, that will be Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to take the Queen of the Sky Classic down to St. Martin from JFK. So, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a fun run, folks. Trying to get back into at least
FedEx 912, radar contact lost.
one flight every week or two in it. So, hope you all enjoy the schedule. And then Friday, get ready, folks. It's going to be a flight from Slovenia to Stockholm, Sweden. Schedule, by the way, if you're looking at your Twitch screen, just scroll down under about. You'll see it right there at the top, also on our Discord channel. So, a lot of fun this week for me. Hopefully you all enjoy it as well.
Frontier 4927, Phoenix Windcom, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8 is inside and clear to land. Flight line 2948. 4927, sorry.
Alright, so hope that keeps you all in the loop, and I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday back in this bird. Not these colors, but in this bird. And folks, if you really are looking for a military, a real millhouse is in the house.
Southwest 1896, when able, proceed direct Brando, descend to maintain 10,000.
One able direct Brando and to maintain 10,000, Southwest 1896.
Before I got rudely interrupted with the commercials, folks, today I am flying with a simulated Air Force. If you are into military aviation, they're a great bunch of people to come aboard. Love to have you. Got you the link in the chat room. If not, you can see how to obtain it if you need it right there in the title page. But they really are a great bunch. Right now, they're in between events, but they'll be back up and flying other things. But right now, it's a training time. We're getting ourselves back into the aircraft, getting us going here. I'm doing a training mission, if you will, from Roswell over to Davis Monthan. Pretty much can choose what you want to fly once you are in your aircraft. But again, check them out there, icrew.simairforce.com. Love to have you.
American 212, descend via the Lobo free arrival. Albuquerque is landing west. The Albuquerque altimeter is trees, April 12. And when able, say approach request if you have one. 3012, descend via the Lobo 3, Albuquerque landing west. And if we get the RNAV 260 Yankee from no DME, that'd be great. American 212, roger.
Now, I know I've already talked a little bit about Sim Air Force. What are some things you can do on VATSIM with these virtual special op groups? Well, you can use the military operating areas for air refueling, combat training. Folks, I can't speak for that other sim, but in X-Plane, you can drop
Your flight 4927, welcome to
but I
Phoenix 20 rolls.
don't know what the effects look like from that. I've never tried it. I fly cargo primarily.
Just give us a second.
Cargo and
something
the
flies.
C4s. I move the dignitaries around. And occasionally you'll find me in a 130. So, just waiting for a better C-130 to come out in X-Plane. The one we have isn't too bad. Matt, 1997 Air, welcome in. We are in the KingAir today.
Albuquerque, Papa Sarah, Gold Shell Delta request is deploy for 10. Sierra Golf, Sierra Delta, Albuquerque Center, that's approved as requested, just report went back.
Oh, this wind is... Well, actually, the plane's just slow. I'm so used to 400 knots.
Gate 5, full frontier
Doing
flight,
180 on the indicated and 230 over the ground, so can't complain with the kind of winds.
You're going Bravo 5 or Charlie 5?
I think it's Bravo 5. Give me a second, I'm going to check it.
Albuquerque Center, American 240 is vacated 7 right at Gulf 7. I lost during that connection on a final.
American 240, that's no problem. Exceed me to the gate. The Foxtrot 10 Echo, and are you going to the north side?
Correct, Gate Alpha 4 by Charlie 9.
All right, folks.
40 Roger, taxi to the gate via Foxtrot 10 Echo Sierra Charlie, cross runway 25, right?
We are on VATSIM. as you can hear.
Foxtrot 10,
So
cross
feel free
25
to
right.
come up, mingle
Echo,
with us. We're heading
Sierra,
into Davis Mountain.
Charlie, American 240.
Tucson's just literally right across the road from us.
So it's neither of it. It's only gate 5. It's at the Tango 3 South Remote Ramp. Next to taxiway Delta.
Alright, 4927 Roger, taxi to the gate via Charlie, Sierra, and Delta.
Charlie, Sierra, and Delta. Thank you very much for the ATC from the flight 4920. See ya.
American 240 and set the Sierra, take Tango, please.
Tango to Charlie and then the gate American 240.
Sir.
Albuquerque Delta, Southwest, 1938, updated, requesting push and start clearing.
Southwest 1938, push 8. Start is at your discretion onto taxiway. Actually, you want to, I see where you are. Southwest 1938, push and start approved onto Delta. Runway 7 left for departure, call for taxi.
Push back to Delta approved, back clearing along the way 07, without for departure, Southwest
Just checking the
1938.
weather for tomorrow, folks.
Southwest 1896, descend maintain 900,000. Southwest 1896, descend maintain 900,000.
17,900, 1896.
Okay, it's not looking as bad as my computer was trying to tag it. Alright, so just plucking away, 40
American
minutes to go.
1397, descend via the Peng-1 arrival, Phoenix landing east, Phoenix altimeter 3014.
We'll be descending via the Ping-1 arrival, landing east, requesting 7 right, I believe.
American 1397, you can expect it.
7 right, thank you, American 1397.
Alright, so I hope you all have had a great weekend.
Southwest
As we're wrapping it up
1896,
here with a
6
nice
miles
stream.
from Brando, cross Brando
Hope you
at
all have a
900,000,
great
clear
week
RNAV,
next week as
Siegel
we
runway
kick
26
off
approach.
just a
Alright, 6
couple
miles
more
from
to go,
Brando at
folks, till
Brando,
Christmas.
crossing
Put any
Brando at
more stress on
9,000,
people. But,
clear RNAV
you
Zulu,
all
Phoenix approach,
ready for
Southwest
the great
1896.
And wish we could keep it year round. But you know, it is what it's gonna be. But we could sure keep the spirit year round. That's for sure. Dave Rendor, welcome up. Hope you are having a great day. And may you have a great, blessed week. We're just taking the KingAir over to good old Davis, Monthan. It's a shame. You know, I've never actually believed
Albuquerque, hello, Southwest 1774, flight level 340, descending 290.
Of aircraft.
Southwest 1774,
Kinda
center, hello,
see what
descend
we can
via
see as we
cruiser
come in.
1, arrival, Phoenix is landing east, the Phoenix
As I said at the
altimeter is
beginning,
3014.
back
Advise we
about
have information
84,
from
5
We have information
time
Bravo and
frame,
we'll descend via the Bruiser 1 for Southwest 1774.
My guard unit did 2 weeks there in Tucson. And yes, we visited the graveyard of aircraft, of military aircraft. And brought a tear to my eye watching the guillotine hack apart our Salt II Treaty B-52. Now I hear they do it to F-14s. Actually, I think they've got them.
Number descent, Southwest 19 to deformation Bravo, on sequence, ready for taxi.
Southwest 19, gate runway 7 left, taxi via Delta.
I mean, the amount of aircraft that were in there was, I mean, wow. If you've ever walked through the Air Force Museum, it seemed like some of those aircraft were still in the graveyard waiting to be scrapped.
Southwest 1938, runway 7
It was
left, taxi
amazing.
via Delta.
I know you can Google it
I
if you
got for
want to. I
Southwest
don't remember
1928,
the
I got
general
the
direction
disconnected
the
automatically.
graveyard is from the Air Force.
Southwest 1538, no problem, runway 7 left, taxi via Delta.
On taxi via Delta, Southwest 1938.
And center from the Sierra Golf, Sierra Delta, we're back. The Sierra Golf, Sierra Delta, Albuquerque Center, roger. Southwest 1896, the wind 340 at 13, gust 22, runway 26, clear land.
Clear to land, runway 26, Southwest 1896.
Frontier Flight 394, leaving my airspace to the east, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
Yeah, Frontier 3.
American 212, when able, proceed direct, nod me, descend and maintain 1000.
With able clear direct, non DMB, descent maintain 11. American 212.
consignment vehicle. Let them know there that just before that we'd like the ILS. So 30 off of M2, I think it is. So, but again, folks, I hope it's been a great week. Your weekend is wrapping up safely, and get ready for the Christmas season as we kick in this first part of the month. So, and you get ready for a new year. Oh, the fun time. Always writing 23,
And Honda Jet 77 Lima Alpha, advise when you have the Phoenix Airport in sight.
Yeah, we have Bravo on board. We don't have the field in sight. We're going to kind of set ourselves up for a right base of 7 right, 7 Lima Alpha.
That works for me, thank you.
And top of 1596 is clear of 26 on Alpha 5 for gate Alpha 10.
Plus 1896, taxi to the gate via Alpha. Thanks for flying. Have a good day.
Gate via Alpha, Southwest 1896. Get you soon.
Officer Turkey Center, Southwest 1934 departure, runway 07 left.
Southwest 1338, Albuquerque Center, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff, Phoenix wind calm.
Clear for takeoff on runway 07 left, Southwest 1938.
Right. What I'm going to try to do here, folks, you look right where my cursor is, maybe behind it all, and slide it this way. Right here, you'll see DH0. That is controlled down here. We're going to go ahead and see if I can't. Get it up to 2.
Southwest 1774, you're crested, runway 7 right, correct? Affirm.
There we go. Now you
Roger.
see it's
If you want, you can take runway 8, but if 7 left works, that is fine. 7 right,
still
rather.
about 38.
Yeah, we'll just continue with 7 right for now. 1874, roger.
Still looking at about 30. I don't know where 13 came from. Let's see what that actually said. Oh, 13 minutes to go. Okay, looks like that. It's like that can't be.
Southwest 3052, Albuquerque Center to push and start is at your discretion. Runway 26 left for departure. Call for taxi.
Officer Turkey Center, Southwest 1938, St. Johnson.
Southwest 1938, Albuquerque Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Oh, sorry folks, I don't have a camera to show this.
Albuquerque Center, Alpha 7 Lima Alpha, field side, we enter
Mastiff
Bravo, set up
Shepherd
for
wings.
right base, runway 7 right.
Or you could say massive
7 Lima Alpha
Shepherd
cleared into
wings.
the Phoenix
It
class Bravo airspace and
hates it when we turn the oven or start cooking. He's in here as nervous
Lima
as
Alpha,
can
right base approved, runway 7 right.
Base approved, runway
be.
7 right,
Oh,
Lima
gotta
Alpha.
love big dogs. And I will be right back.
American 212, descend maintain 9,000.
9,000 is American 212.
And 212, 15 miles from Nodme, cross Nodme at 9,000, cleared. RNAV, RNP, Yankee, runway 26.
Alright, and DME cleared RNAV Yankee runway 26 approach. And across that at 9,000 American 212.
Albuquerque Center, filter 1381.
1381, go ahead.
Albuquerque Center, frontier 1381, you're for taxi out of Salt Lake City.
Sorry, you're on the ground at where?
Phoenix.
Showing a 316 Foxtrot Romeo pushback at Phoenix.
Yes, that'd be me.
316 Foxtrot Romeo, roger, runway 7 left, taxi via Delta.
Runway 7 left via Delta. 316 function Romeo.
SkyWest 3052, runway 26 left, taxi via Lima. Jet 77 Lima Alpha, runway 7 right, clear to land, Phoenix Windcom.
7 right, clear to land, 7 Lima Alpha.
Southwest 1774, it'll be a visual approach, runway 7 right, the Phoenix altimeter 3014.
Alright, we'll expect visual 7 right, Southwest 1774.
Phenom 260 Bravo Sierra, flight level 330.
Phenom 260 Bravo Sierra, Albuquerque Center, hello.
Phoenix Center, United 132, spot whiskey with Bravo, ready to taxi.
Northwest 195, contact LA Center 135.55, good day.
Air 20 cents, Northwest 195, thank you.
United 132, runway 7 left, taxi via Charlie Sierra Delta.
7 left via Charlie, Sierra, Delta, United 132.
All right, folks, we're back with you. And closing in on about 25 minutes out. SSO is right ahead of us. I'm going to go ahead and make my request.
Airbus 316 Foxtrot Romeo, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff, wind calm.
Clear for takeoff, runway 7 left, 6 sure.
Albuquerque Center, Sim Air Force 18 with approach request.
Sim Air Force 18, Albuquerque Center, go ahead with that.
We'd like to just keep it simple. The ILS 30 from, is it AMDUI or AMDU, whatever that is?
Sim Air Force 18, you can expect that.
Roger, we'll expect the ILS 30, thanks. All right, he's nice enough to give us the choice. Usually they kind of tell us. All right, so we are set up to go there. We got to cross SSO. Once we cross it, then what I'm going to do is click procedure and activate approach, and that'll turn us.
Sim Air Force 18, do you have that approach loaded?
That is affirmative, Albuquerque. Do we have an amendment?
Sim Air Force 18, when able, just proceed at the AFB.
Sim Air Force 18 understands. Direct AMDUI. Thanks.
Set my Alpha clear, 7 right.
Activate.
Sunwing Alpha, taxi to the ramp via hotel today.
Enter.
Tell the ramp, set my Alpha, thanks.
Sim Air Force 18, if you don't want to do that, I can just give you radar vectors to final.
Oh, we can go direct. I've got to reload it in.
Okay, no problem.
I don't know why it went away.
At 212, the Albuquerque wind,
Oh.
340 at 13, gust 22, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land 26, American 212.
Okay, go to approach.
And Albuquerque Center, Southwest 1896.
There they are.
I'm showing the Gen 3 unavailable for runway 26.
Okay, and then
Southwest 1896. 1896, I'll give you an amendment here in
that's
just a
why
moment.
I
Stand by for that.
couldn't do it before. I was hitting arrival, not approach.
I see, because you didn't file the Gemmas 3, you just filed direct Gemmas. I'll get an amendment and I'll send you a new PDC, just stand by for that. Yeah.
Southwest 1774 is the field.
Flow 1774, clear visual approach, runway 7 right.
For the visual 7 right, Southwest 1774.
Albuquerque Center, good evening, American 2001 Wolf Bravo on the United taxi.
American 2001, Albuquerque Center, runway 7 left, taxi via Charlie Sierra Delta.
Charlie Sierra Delta 07 left, American 2001.
Airbus 316 Foxtrot Romeo, Albuquerque Center radar contact, say altitude.
Albuquerque Center, runway 316 Foxtrot Romeo through 3,900.
Okay, so what we're going to do,
316 Foxtrot Romeo, roger, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 306
first
Romeo.
Tucson. That was silly, sorry. Have to go.
SkyWest 352, Albuquerque Center, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff. The El Paso winds are 270 at 12.
16-0.
Southwest 1774, Phoenix Wind column, runway 7 right, clear land.
Clear land 7 right, Southwest 1774.
United 132, 7 left, clear to takeoff, wind column.
7 left, clear to takeoff, United 132.
American 212, clear 26 on Monthan. American 212, taxi to the gate via Alpha, get it. Via Alpha, American 212, we'll see you.
Okay, and let's go ahead. And Center Sim Air Force 18, we're ready to descend.
Air Force 18, roger, descend maintain 15,000.
Sim Air Force 18 out of flight level 220 for 15,000. Alright, this gets a little tricky. First thing you always want to do, folks, altitude select. It says it.
I would reserve DW bounce yard, sit wait for about 15 minutes.
This requested report back.
Make sure you have that selected so it will get the alert.
Airbus 3052, Albuquerque Center radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Albuquerque Center, United 132, 2,000, climbing 8,000.
United 132, Albuquerque Center, roger, climb and maintain flight level 350, your radar contact.
Climb maintain 350,
Now we
United
don't want to
132.
exceed the bar movement, which is the never exceed speed. So you can see we're coming up.
Southwest 1896, just sent you that reroute.
I just got that Southwest 1896.
A lot of guys will run it right up under it, folks. I like to have a little
Albuquerque
space.
Center, this is American 344, checking eastward.
And who is checking in?
American 344, checking eastward. Level 400.
American 334, I'm waiting for LA to pick you up. I sent him a handoff, he just hasn't got it yet.
8:30.
Roger, so continue with you, the American 344. T44.
Okay. Can't get. Yep, did. Okay, just so you know, folks, winds are now 3006. Perfect runway for landing. 10 miles clear and 3014.
Southwest 1774 off on Golf 6 going to Charlie 4.
Southwest 1774, welcome to Phoenix. Taxi to the ramp via Foxtrot, Niner, Echo.
Matter of fact,
Foxtrot 9 Echo Southwest 1774.
I'm thinking that ridge may be where it's
Unit 4190, descending via the Snidia 4 arrival for the visual approach runway 26.
American 334, looks like LA is going to be closing. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
South Indigo 120, thank you very much, sir. Have a nice day. Bye.
American 1397, it's going to be a visual approach runway 7 right. The field is currently at your 11 o'clock and 15 miles port field site.
Officer Center, American 1397, I do have the field in sight.
American 1397, roger. Clear visual approach runway 7 right.
Clear visual approach runway 7 right, American 1397.
dry lake bed below us.
And 4190, descending by the Snidia 4 arrival for the visual approach runway 26.
United 4190 Albuquerque Center, roger. Descend via the Snidia 4 arrival. Albuquerque is landing west. The Albuquerque altimeter is 3012.
Alright, landing west for United 4190.
2000 run 1, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff, wind calm.
Clear for takeoff, American 2001.
Southwest 1938 Albuquerque Center, LA Center just logged offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
We'll check the call, Southwest 1938, Airline.
Still got 40 miles to go, folks. I really do think that ridge is where it's at, right on the other side is Tucson. Okay.
North Force 18, descend to maintain 10,000. Sim Air Force 18, Albuquerque Center.
Sim Air Force 18, sorry, missed that.
No problem, sir. Descend to maintain 10,000.
Sim Air Force 18 out of 15,000 for 10,000. Okay, let's do it again. Little bit more gentle. Okay.
Center American 2001, 3004, 8000 on 13 East 2.
American 2001 Albuquerque Center, roger. Radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 360.
360, American 2001.
Okay, we got everything set up, folks. 47 miles from Tucson's VOR. And Amp Dewey, in case you all have forgotten, let's pull it up here real quick. Okay, Amp Dewey, you can see right here. Let's go to the ILS chart. Okay, so it's at or above 10,000, 23 miles out. Come in on the 305 radio.
Southwest 2419, radio check.
Normo at or above 7,500, at or above 60.
5 by 5.
And then we'll be at 4,500 at headway. Bringing it in. Okay, minimum's 200 feet. Our program 2904 is what it is when we want the barometer.
Albuquerque Center, good afternoon. Canadian Express 151, descending through flight level 290. Get the cruiser one arrival, fixed transition about 30 miles north of the Drake VOR, and I have information for all on board.
Express 151 Albuquerque Center, hello, squawk 4077.
4077, Canadian Express 151.
Okay, we're about to level off. 24 miles out. Again, many operators will descend right under that mark.
Center, Southwest 2419, on the ground here at Phoenix. Request push and start from stand D, Delta 14.
Hawker is hoping for a lot of
2419 Albuquerque Center, push and start your discretion, call for taxi, runway 7
that
left.
being in the graveyard.
We'll call you taxi 7 left, Southwest
So,
2419.
all right, folks, here we
Express
go. Leveling off
151
at
Albuquerque Center,
10,000.
radar contact position as reported, descend via the cruiser 1 arrival. Phoenix is landing east, the Phoenix altimeter is 3014.
Continue ascent via the cruiser 1 arrival and landing east, and altimeter 3014, Express 151.
American 1397, how long until you make the base turn?
is getting ready to make base turn now.
American 1397, roger, thank you.
Okay, you're approximately 15 miles. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come off the GPS. All you do, folks, hit CDI back to VOR. And then bump this one up. Double checking. 9.3. What we're looking for is IDMA here.
Similar Force 18 is 2-3 miles from Hebron. Maintain 10,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 30 approach.
Sim Air Force understands. Maintain 10,000. Cleared for the the 30 ILS approach. Sim Air Force 18.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, I need to set that up on the right heading. 305. Okay.
Rated 4190, do you have an approach request into Albuquerque? United
Okay,
4190, Albuquerque.
just came alive.
United 4190, go ahead.
Do you have a approach request into Albuquerque tonight?
Take a visual for 26 for the corner of Yankee.
Armed. 20 miles out.
United 4190, expect visual approach runway 26, the Albuquerque altimeter tree
I like to
012.
pay attention.
I will take the visual approach into 26 into Albuquerque. Sorry,
So
I
that we make the turn.
Zero
Herbert
bit.
is 4,500 feet, so we'll descend on the glide slope. The glide slope has not come alive yet. See the high terrain, you guys can see.
Bus 316 Foxtrot Romeo, leaving my airspace to the north. Radar reserves is terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
See
Frequency approved. Have a good day. Thank you,
a
reserves.
little bit of high terrain
Six
we're
Foxtrot,
going to turn. So that's why we got to keep, and our restriction of 10,000 or above.
American 1397, the Phoenix winds calm. Runway 7 right, clear to land. Runway 7 right, clear to land. American 1397.
Still no glide slope. Oh, maybe.
Albuquerque Center, Charlie Foxtrot Romeo Echo Mike, level 370. Charlie Foxtrot Romeo Echo Mike, Albuquerque Center, squawk 7715.
Right, we should
7715.
any
Romeo
time.
Echo Mike. The Sierra Golf, Sierra Delta, Albuquerque Center, leaving my airspace to the east. Radar services
Again,
terminated. Frequency
we're
change
on
approved. Good day.
VOR, so
Forward advisory, Papa Sierra Golf, Sierra Delta, next for 7, good day. Good. Charlie Foxtrot, Romeo Echo Mike, Albuquerque Center, radar contact, flight level tree 70. I'll have lower for you shortly. Romeo Echo Mike. At 4190, the field is going to be at your 10 to 11 o'clock and 20 miles for the field site.
site. Obviously, I'm pretty
I'll be
sure
okay on
this is
site.
Davis.
United 4190, clear visual approach, runway 26.
First approach runway 26, United 4190.
Charlie Foxtrot, Romeo Echo Mike, at pilot's discretion, descend and maintain 15,000. Pilot's discretion, descend and maintain 15,000, Romeo Echo Mike. Indian Express 151, you can expect a visual approach runway 8, the Phoenix altimeter 3014.
3014, expect visual pursuit right, Indian Express 151.
Southwest 2419, ready for taxi with Bravo at Phoenix.
Southwest 2419, runway 7 left, taxi via Delta. 7 left via Delta, Southwest 2419.
Center, Sim Air Force 18, we have the runway in sight.
Sim Air Force 18, roger, cleared visual, approach runway 30.
Cleared visual 30, Sim Air Force 18.
Southwest 1896, information Bravo, Albuquerque, ready taxi.
Southwest 1896, runway 26, taxi via Alpha.
6 via Alpha, Southwest 1896.
Air Force 18, the Davis Mountain wind is 300 at 6, runway 30, clear to land.
Clear to land 30, Sim Air Force 18.
SkyWest 3052, descend via the Ping 1, arrival, Phoenix landing east, Phoenix altimeter 3014.
Okay, we're on to glide slope. Go ahead and get our first notch of flaps out. Okay,
American
this
1397,
morning
as I
folks
haven't
is
given it to
saying
you,
we're
the
not
Phoenix
able
wind,
to go into
runway 7
reverse.
right, clear to land. 7 right, clear to land, American
Make
1397.
sure your engine prop condition levers are full. As you can see, the light is out.
And Charlie Foxtrot, Romeo Echo Mike, I think I told you to expect visual approaches into Phoenix. You can expect a visual approach runway 21 Scottsdale. Okay, we'll expect that. We're starting our descent now for 15,000, Romeo Echo Mike. Romeo Echo Mike, roger, thank you. United 4190, the Albuquerque wind 340 at 13, gust 22, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land for American, for United 4190, Monthan.
Albuquerque Center, American 1397, I've cleared runway 7 right on taxiway Golf 7, request taxi to the American North side gate. American 1397, welcome to Phoenix, taxi to the ramp via Foxtrot 9er, Echo, Tango, Charlie, good day. Foxtrot 9er, Echo, Tango, Charlie, American 1397, and thank you for the great ATC today. American 1397, no problem, cross runway 25 right. Crossing 25 right. American 2001, leaving my airspace to the west, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, good day. At 132, leaving my airspace to the north, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved at 132, thank you. Canadian Express 151, the airfield is 10 o'clock into 0 miles from the field in sight.
Alright, our trim isn't working again. Got some kind of traffic
Still looking for the field, can I express 151?
Roger.
Let's get on profile here so we're all stable. All right. Well, I don't see any aircraft here, but I don't know where the graveyard was in relation to the airport.
Southwest 2419, holding short, runway 7 left at Phoenix. We're going to need a minute to reprogram for the runway. Southwest 2419, Albuquerque Center, roger. Just let me know when you're ready to go. We'll let you know, Southwest 2419.
Albuquerque Center, can I express 151, field in sight?
Can Express 151, run, or clear visual approach runway 8.
Clear visual, runway 08, can I express 151?
Landing. Stabilized landing.
100.
Albuquerque Center, Twin 5077 Juliet, 15 miles east of Totec, 8,000 feet, looking to pick up our IFR.
20. 10.
We're 5077 Juliet, Albuquerque Center, squawk 2641, maintain VFR. 2641, maintain VFR, 077 Juliet. Southwest 1896, runway 26, line up and wait. 26, line up and wait, Southwest 1896. And 4190, welcome to Albuquerque, Alpha to the ramp, good night.
Can you repeat that? We had the reverse thrust screaming in the background.
Alpha to the ramp, good night.
Alpha to the ramp, good night.
Southwest 2419, we are ready for departure. Southwest 1896, runway 26, clear for takeoff, wind 340 at 13, gust 22, Albuquerque.
Alright, clear for takeoff, runway 26, Southwest 1896.
Southwest 2419, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff, wind calm. Clear for takeoff, 7 left, Southwest 2419. And 5077 Juliet, Albuquerque Center, radar contact cleared to the Yuma Airport via direct heliband as filed. Maintain, or climb maintain flight level, are you just going 8,000 and read back squawk code only? Albuquerque Center, squawk 2641, 077 Juliet. 077 Juliet, roger. What altitude are you requesting? And we're requesting 8,000, 77 Juliet. And 77 Juliet, roger. Maintain 8,000, cleared to the Yuma Airport via direct the heliband VOR as filed. For the Yuma Airport, direct GBN as filed at 8,000, just 77 Juliet, thank you. Southwest 1896, Albuquerque Center, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
Leaving 7.1, Southwest 1896.
Southwest 1896, roger, climb and maintain flight level tree 900.
Maintain flight level tree 900, Southwest 1896.
Center, Sim Air Force 18 off 30, taxiing to the ramp Alpha 3.
Sim Air Force 18, roger, taxi to the ramp via Alpha, thanks for flying, have a good day.
Alpha to the ramp, Sim Air Force 18, thanks for the ATC.
Problem, sir, thank you. Intentional aircraft information, Charlie, now current at Phoenix, wind 210 at 3, altimeter 3013. Air Express 151, runway 8, clear to land, and wind is reported calm right now.
Clear to land 08, King Express 151.
Southwest 2419, Albuquerque Center, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
Leading 3000 for 10,000, Southwest 2419.
West 2419, roger, climb and maintain, flight level 390.
390, Southwest 2419.
Coast Guard aircraft. Helicopters, actually. Interesting. Oceans or lakes nearby. Oh my.
Albuquerque Center, good day. Skywest 3165, the Flagstaff Airport with information, Quebec. Requesting clearance to the Phoenix Airport as filed.
And call sign just one more time.
Skywest 3165.
Alright, let's see. There's where base ops is.
Skywest 3165, Albuquerque Center, cleared to the
Hey,
Phoenix
at least we
Airport
didn't have
via
high
the
tension
Flagstaff 1
lines for the
departure.
approach.
Oats, then as filed on departure, climb and maintain flight
By the
level
way, folks, the other thing
200,
known for
departure with me,
Davis
squawk
Mountain is an
5550.
Flag 1 departure, direct Oats, flight level 200 and squawk 5550 for Skywest 3165.
Skywest 3165, your read back is correct. Runway 21 for departure, call for taxi. Charlie Foxtrot Romeo, Echo Mike, descend and maintain 7,000. Descend maintain 7,000, Romeo, Echo Mike.
Alright, folks, we are in the blocks. Alright, that was a pretty fun flight there. Just clearing some things off here. Hit the wrong button for center or aircraft. Hang on a second. Let me get that cleared up properly. Okay, edit, and there we go. Okay, now we can exit. Okay, I hate when I do that. All right, so we're in the blocks. Let's finish this up. Auto ignition off, icing off, pitot heats off.
The Express 151, Albuquerque Center, welcome to Phoenix. Where do you park?
Electrical, we've reduced.
Sorry, was that for KingAir Express 151?
Affirmative, where do you park tonight, sir?
Just
Reduce
anywhere on
levers
Terminal
are
4, it looks like.
Trim set.
Express 151, Roger, Sierra, Charlie to the ramp, good day.
Sierra Charlie to the ramp, KingAir Express 151, thanks for the ATC.
No problem.
Hang on, I want to test something. Why aren't you dead? check my, let's do that. Set. Not sure why my trim isn't working. Alright, well, we'll deal with it on Tuesday. Let's see, transponder.
Foxtrot Romeo Echo Mike, the field is going to be 12 o'clock.
And strobes are off. Just make sure. And finally, okay, transfer pumps off. Crossfeed closed already. Inverter off. Auto feather is off. Cabin temperature off. Okay, let's feather the props and then cut off. And again, watch them spin down as we finish this up. All right, once we're below 10%, right there's your numbers, folks. I can turn off the boost pumps. All right, boost pumps off. Leaving us with the battery, gang bar, all right, there we have it, folks. We are in the blocks here at Davis Monthan. Let's do a little, I know somebody wants to see. I'll be totally honest, I don't know where they... Aircraft Museum, is it on the chart? Looking at the chart, folks. Nope, doesn't depict it on the chart either. Well, don't know what to tell you there, Hawker, other than it's here somewhere. Just where, I don't know. However, let's get some Sim Toolkit up here. You all can see 327 feet a minute, somewhere between here and there. All right, so I'm going to complete the flight. So we got 327 feet a minute. Let me get over here to Sim Air Force and finish and file. All right, and just making sure it was received. And it's there. All right, whoever wants to can do what they want with it. All right. That was a fun flight, folks. I don't know about you, but I sure enjoyed it. Like I said, this was a surprise flight. I'm pulling up, hang on a second. KDMA. I'm just kind of curious myself. Let's see. Okay, so we're here. Okay, I found the general direction to look. Those hangars out there, folks, would be the general area where the actual graveyard would. I see houses. But out in here is where they would be. Believe it or not, that is a taxiway all the way back to here. Makes sense. They got to get the planes out there somehow. Although, and then it wraps back over to us. Oh, look, there's some. But anyway, there you have it, folks. So yeah, if we were able to see it, and if they had them, they'd be over here. We try that again. They'd be over here, folks. So right there, I think, is where they begin the process and store certain parts for current inventory aircraft. A whole bunch of stuff probably lines this, but the aircraft themselves sit out here by the mountain. All right. Well, folks, we're going to wrap it up. I'm not even going to refly that approach, other than to tell you Tuesday we'll be back up with a scheduled flight. We'll be heading from Manassas, Virginia, down to what's called First Flight Airport. It's called First Flight Airport because that's where the Wright brothers flew the first flight approximately 120 years ago, folks. So ought to be a fun run. We're going to be using the C-90 again. I'd love to do it in a Citation out of Lake Charles, but it's a 3,000-foot runway. That's pushing it in that plane big time. So for now, I hope you enjoyed the surprise, folks, and we're going to wrap it up. We'll see you Tuesday, God willing, and hope you all enjoy the day. Let me see if I can zoom in. At the same time, we'll see if we can't raid somebody. So for now, y'all have a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll see, or rest of your Sunday. We'll see you Tuesday. God bless.